Hello everyone. I should be streaming now. I'm gonna double check. It'll take a minute. Yep, I am. Alright, so I'm going to be attempting something kind of that I usually don't like to do. And that is, I'm going to be doing a complete playthrough of Diablo 2 single player. Like, I'm not even going to put in the option for online play. Like, all of these characters, I've played this game a lot. Got quite a few. I've never actually hit 99 on these. I do like Necromancers, are the best. But I'm going to attempt completely offline. I don't even have a character in offline yet. But I'm going to attempt it. So, we're going to kind of see how this goes. So let's go ahead and create character. So, we get a bunch of choices for who I can play as. I could be an Amazon. These guys use like spears, bows. They're kind of ranged, kind of melee. They're a little bit of both. They're pretty good. I like Amazons. They're not my favorite though. They're probably like, I don't know, third or fourth favorite. They're an assassin. Schooled in martial arts. They lay down traps. They do combo attacks. They're decently fun. They're probably my least favorite class in this game. Probably. My favorite class of all time, Necromancer. These guys summon the dead, and they have the best summoning mechanics in this game. And also, Diablo 2 Necromancers have the most broken spell that I've seen in a game in a very long time. It's called Corpse Explosion. And what it does is it does damage to everyone around the corpse with the added effect of it does damage based off of the max health of the corpse. So if you kill a high level enemy at like level 6 when you get that spell, Corpse Explosion's damage doesn't change no matter what level you are. Or like what other perks you get. There are ways of making it do slightly more damage, but that's aside the point. So, always considering making Necromancers. They're super fun, and I just really enjoy them. Barbarians, they're okay. I prefer them more in like Diablo 3 and Diablo 4 than Diablo 2, but in Diablo 2 they're alright. They get some nice shouts that buff people, but you could get those shouts as anyone. Paladins, as in any Blizzard game, Paladins are overpowered. These guys are really, really good. I might do a Paladin. I don't know yet. It's, Sorceress. These people, they just use the elements to do damage. And Lightning Sorceresses can get really powerful in this game. So can Frost. Not as much Fire, but Frost and Lightning can be really good. Druids. I just like the wolf howl. These guys are really good as well. They use like nature, not necessarily elements, but nature. They summon like wolves, bears, vines. They could turn into a werewolf. My favorite druid build I have is a werewolf build that's all about slapping people to death. It's kind of funny. I'm thinking of making a paladin. I'm honestly either going to do a paladin or a necromancer, which are kind of opposites of each other. But I almost always make paladins. I almost always make necromancers, so I'm going to do this. So I can have it just be in standard. I'm not. I'm going to do the expansion, because the expansion adds rune words. I'm probably going to do a paladin. I know. I'll name him after the paladin I have in D&D. Alvis. I am going to do a paladin, though. I love paladins in this game. And also, something I quote far too much. I don't think I could zoom in. Yeah, can zoom in. But an interesting thing is, this is like this is like the remastered graphics. This is classic Diablo 2. So I can actually just run around in classic Diablo 2 graphics. I'm probably not going to do that. I think the remastered looks very beautiful. I will be running around with this map open, so I hope that doesn't bother anyone. But I'll turn it off for, like, certain things. War of here, I try to quote this guy way too often. Just because it's kind of fun.
Well met, noble paladin. It's been a while since I've seen any of your kind in the West. It would be an honor to aid you in any way that I can. No doubt you've heard about the tragedy that befell the town of Tristram. Some say that Diablo, the Lord of Terror, walks the world again. I don't know if I believe that, but a dark wanderer did travel this route a few weeks ago. He was headed east to the mountain pass guarded by the rogue monastery. Maybe it's nothing, but evil seems to have trailed in his wake. You see, shortly after the wanderer went through, the monastery's gates to the pass were closed, and strange creatures began ravaging the countryside. Until it's safer outside the camp and the gates are reopened, I'll remain here with my caravan. I hope to leave for Lutgulain before the shadow that fell over Tristram consumes us all. If you're still alive then, I'll take you along. You should talk to Akara, too. She seems to be the leader of this camp. Maybe she can tell you more.
And then it just kind of scrolls off. So I'm not going to go through all of the dialogue, and I'm not going to let all of it play. I just really like that one. But as you might have noticed, he did mention that I am a paladin. If I hadn't picked a paladin, that conversation would have gone different. Each player in this area has a different conversation for each of the 5 starting classes. Because the Assassin and the Druid are not part of base level Diablo 2. They're part of the expansion. Lord of Destruction. But War of here, he likes paladins. He has a different conversation for if you're a paladin. Charcy, the blacksmith up here, she likes barbarians. So if you pick a barbarian, she will talk a little differently towards you. Geed, all the way down over here, he hates necromancers. So if you're a necromancer, he'll kind of badmouth you. Kasha down here, she likes Amazons. So she'll have a slightly different conversation for if you're an Amazon. Also, one of the things is like, in here, I always thought that's a hood. But no, she's just a redhead. And then Akara down here, she likes sorceresses. So she'll have a different conversation for them. But let's talk to her.
I am Akara, High Priestess of the Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye. I welcome you, traveler, to our camp, but I'm afraid I can offer you but poor shelter within these rickety walls. You see, our ancient sisterhood has fallen under a strange curse. The mighty citadel, from which we have guarded the gates to the east for generations, has been corrupted by the evil demoness Andariel. I still can't believe it. She turned many of our sister rogues against us and drove us from our ancestral home. Now the last defenders of the sisterhood are either dead or scattered throughout the wilderness. I implore you, stranger, please help us. Find a way to lift this terrible curse, and we will pledge our loyalty to you for all time.
And now she's going to tell us about the Den of Evil.
There is a place of great evil in the wilderness. Kasha's rogue scouts have informed me that a cave nearby is filled with shadowy creatures and horrors from beyond the grave. I fear that these creatures are massing for an attack against our encampment. If you are sincere about helping us, find the dark labyrinth and destroy the foul beasts. May the Great Eye watch over you.
Okay, and that's going to give us our first quest, Den of Evil. And I do like this, like the full version of it better. I kind of wish they continued that. I don't know why they didn't. But that's the thing. I am going to talk to Kasha and Charcy. I don't plan on talking to Geet at all because I don't plan on doing any gambling. There is gambling in this game, but it's usually not worth it.
Welcome, Outlander, to our glorious hovel. I know you're here to challenge the evil that's driven us from our ancestral home. But know this. Akara may be our spiritual leader, but It will take more than just killing a few beasts in the wilderness to earn my trust.
And then finally, Charcy.
Hi there, I'm Charcy, the blacksmith here in camp. It's good to see some strong adventurers around here. Many of our sisters fought bravely against Diablo when he first attacked the town of Tristram. They came back to us true veterans, bearing some really powerful items. Seems like their victory was short-lived, though. Most of them are now corrupted by Undario.
So, I believe what she's referring to, and we will see her later on, but there is a enemy
I will cleanse this
that
wilderness.
you can find. That's actually going to be our next quest to deal with. And yes, there is attack rating, so you straight up can just miss a melee attack in this game. Also, if you walk, your attacks vary, like, you do better. And you get higher defense. Because, like, if you look over here at my defense, walking, it's 11. Running, it's, like, not a thing. Chipped amethyst, damaged leather. There we go. But I have to I have to stand still to attack anyway, so I'm gonna go with that. I have an idea of what type of paladin I want to be, but the thing is, I need to plan it out completely in order. Ooh, let me walk. There is stamina in this game, so there's walking and running. Metal cell. And yes, I see the stats in the skill tree, and I'll get to that in a moment. Ooh, I'll take that. I'm glad that they added in that if you walk over gold, you pick it up. And if you haven't noticed, different enemies have different, like, personalities, kind of. The Fallen will run away in fear if you attack them. Or kill anyone near them. So yeah, for this, I do plan on going, I usually go, like, Zeal. I know Fists of the Heavens isn't great. Blessed Hammers is broken, and Smite is also really, really good. I kind of want to do Vengeance. But here's the thing. I will go into Sacrifice anyway, because I'm gonna need some things. And besides, I will also need Holy Shield. I'm either gonna do Zeal or Vengeance. And I'll kind of see. But the thing is, the thing I actually really enjoy about this game is, like, if I look at Zeal, allows you to attack multiple adjacent enemies with a single attack. And then the first level is 2 hits with 10% attack rating, an additional 10% attack rating, and an additional 12% damage. But it gains 12% damage per level of Sacrifice. Each skill can get up to 20 levels that you could put in. You could buff it past 20 in a few other ways. But like Zeal here, it does better if I max out Sacrifice. So if I do Zeal, I want to put 20 points into Zeal, 20 points into Sacrifice. You can get up to level 99 in this game. So you can get right around like 108 skill points through various means of getting extras. But usually I cap out around 80s. So I only plan for about... Well, I'm not going to lie. I do plan for getting up to 100, but I prefer to get it into the 80s if I can. But if I did this, this would be 20 points for Vengeance, 20 points for Resist Fire, 20 points for Resist Cold, 20 points for Resist Lightning, and then 20 points for Salvation. That is a flat out 100 skill points for only an attack. And I don't know if I like that as much. Now, if I do Zeal, that's only 20, and it's also 20 points for Vengeance, so that's a total of 100 points to use this skill. 100 points to use it. But if I use Zeal, that's 20 points for Zeal, 20 points for Sacrifice. That's only 40 points. That also does give me an additional 40 points for maxing out Holy Shield. But what I could do with the other 20 is I could buff into Concentration or even Fanaticism, which I'm probably going to do something for like Fanaticism. Does it do better damage than Concentration? Slightly no, actually. But I plan on getting an offensive aura. I could also rock a defensive aura for if I need this. But that's probably going to be... well, Defiance is level 6 anyway. I'm not really reading through what all of these do. But for right now, I'm actually thinking I might do Zeal. Zeal's just good. That being said, though, I'm not worried about that. Ooh. Experience shrines are really good. I'm not worrying about that little bit of loot over there. I'm worrying about trying to max out killing creatures while I have this experience shrine. And yes, larger enemies do give more experience. Ooh. I do want that key though. Dead rogue. But one of the things I was saying was essentially about like rogues and that. I believe there is, in Diablo 1, there is a class that is a rogue. And one of the quests that you have to go deal with is a corrupted rogue. And that rogue's name is Bloodraven. And that is what happens to the character that you play in Diablo 1. So, like, the ending state, like, the ending situation for all of the characters that you play as in these games, they don't get happy endings. They all get eventually corrupted by demons, and they become a problem for future generations to deal with. Which I think part of why they've been making the games, like, more and more complex is because they're kind of like, one, it adds some interesting gameplay. But I think they're also partially doing it for the, for, like, the little nod to that you have to get stronger than your character was in the previous game. You have to do more, be more powerful. Things like that. I did level up again. I'm not worrying about the skill tree too much. But I will throw in, because I am going to 100% be rocking a... And what Might did there is it's now increasing my damage, by the way. It's increasing my damage by 40%. Oh, one thing I could do. I just thought of something. So I almost always go, if I'm doing like Zeal, I almost always go for like Fanaticism. Because it's good. It's really good. But I am going to have an issue of enemies later on having resistances and flat out immunities to damage. Now, there are ways of getting around immunities. There are. They're not the easiest, but you can get around them. Also, there's a reason I'm not picking up everything. I'll kind of point that out in a moment. Oh look, there's the Den of Evil. Let's kind of clear up this. And that is because if I look at my inventory, everything isn't just like one square. Like this ring, I have to identify it before I can equip it. This amulet, have to identify it before I can equip it. Like that helmet, I would as well. That shield, not as good as mine. And it's going to be very cheap, so I actually don't want to carry it. Better chest armor, don't want to carry that one around. So like, I have to prioritize what I'm picking up because inventory matters in this game. And I think they do so much of a better job in this game than they do in games like Path of Exile, which I'll probably end up playing on stream every now and then.
Evil dwells within this cave.
Now this cave, I have to kill everything in this cave. Everything. Paladins do really good, because like might, that's just increasing my damage quite a bit. So I'm thinking of making me a, I'm gonna do Zeal, but I'm also planning on doing like, whatchamacallit, I'm thinking of doing, instead of just regularly using Zeal with like Fanaticism or Consecration, I'm thinking I'm going to use Holy Fire. And I will be explaining this for those that don't know what those are. The reason I dealt with those guys, like these little guys right there that I'm standing over, the reason I dealt with him before dealing with the smaller guys is they will resurrect the smaller guys. So there's Fallen, and then there's Fallen Shamans. Fallen Shamans will resurrect their, the enemies that you kill. Well, the Fallen that you kill. They can't resurrect just anyone. Like this guy, gotta kill him first. Sometimes you do have to kind of like kill a few of them just to get close. And now I want to do this. So that sound effect is because Sacrifice uses my own health. Which is why I don't want to use it all. Okay. Let's pick that up. Pick that up. And let's drink one. I do have a small issue in this game of I like to have my belt slots completely full, which completely defeats the purpose of having a belt and using potions in this game. I just like the way it looks when it's filled up. And I do plan on employing a few strategies of how to level up quickly in this game. Well, not like super quickly, but quicker than I overall would. Like, I'm going to be doing some grinding. This is a dungeon crawler that is all about grinding and trying to get good loot. Yeah, see? All of those enemies that I killed, they're back now. And that light means we have cleared it.
My duty here is done.
Let's kind of take a look. I will need Defiance, but I'm thinking of like offensively going like... Ooh, well if I did that, I actually wouldn't be going Holy Shield. If I went like Holy Shock or Holy Fire... I'd be going Resist All. Which is Salvation, right? Salvation. Yeah. So, I'm thinking of actually doing that. I think I will. I'm going to do a Holy Fire Zeal Paladin. Well, no, I'm actually... physical and fire I can see people resisting. Physical and lightning might be a little bit harder. So I'm going to do physical and lightning. But then I won't get Holy Shock until 24, and I'll be running around with like a level 1 smite, or might for a while. And I don't get that until 12. That's okay though. Yeah, that's okay. I didn't spend that point, did I? Yeah, no. And there's a reason I'm not teleporting. But like, if I talk to her...
Beware. Beyond lies mortal danger for the likes of you. Take care. The corrupted rogues in the wilderness ahead are not to be trifled with.
She was basically saying I wasn't ready, and then it checked to see that I did complete the Den of Evil quest, so she let me through. Rogue encampment. Talk to Akara.
You have cleansed the Den of Evil. You've earned my trust, and may yet restore my faith in humanity. Your reward is training in the skill of your choice.
But I am min-maxing already, so I actually don't want that skill yet. What level am I? 4? Alright. Now. Such good sound.
My rogue scout
This one.
just reported an abomination in the monastery graveyard. Apparently, Andariel is not content to take only our living. Bloodraven, one of our finest captains in the battle against Diablo at Tristram, was also one of the first to be corrupted by Andariel. Now you'll find her in the monastery graveyard, raising our dead as zombies. We cannot abide this defilement. If you are truly our ally, you will help us destroy her.
You know, this also did bring back, like, a thing in games that I actually enjoyed is not really having character customization. Because it's like, you're not playing you in this game. This isn't something that can happen in real life. Like, you're not going to get these fancy little magical powers. Everything in this game happens to this character in this world. And you're just going through the adventure with them. But it's their story. It's not yours. And I kind of like that. I think too many games nowadays have to be like, oh, make your own character how you want and do what you want to them. When it's like, that doesn't have to be the case. You don't have to always make it so that it's following one singular person around. Let's see here. I want that. And it will be better than that. 2 to 6, 2 to 7, 1 minimum damage, 50, yeah, no, sell that. Do I have 450? I don't. But if I sold that, and if I sold that, and more importantly, if I sell this, now I could buy that. Let's go plop that in there, plop that in there, plop that in there. Do that, do that. Okay. I did not describe those at all. They're just, you need these. Tome of Town Portal. That holds up to 20 Scrolls of Town Portal, which if you hadn't noticed, the little rolls of paper, they do not stack in this game. You can put them into this book that is 2 squares wide, or you could have just a single one in your inventory. Scroll of Identification, probably even more important, and I'm actually going to buy like 2 of those. But I don't want that popping up yet, so go away. There is like control left click to move. Oh, let me also throw in gold. Alright, so, oh, my knee. I am 2 levels away of doing stuff. Sometimes it actually is just a better idea to kill off the weaker enemies so they're not hitting you. Oh, let's grab a light healing potion and a rejuvenation potion. This leather armor. Oh, ooh. 15 with 2 of them. I'm actually going to take that. I kind of like the little demon skull thing that pops out of those guys when you kill them. But I know way too much about the lore of Diablo. And I'm sure there's people that know a lot more than me. I am by no means an expert in anything, honestly. There's a lot of these guys, so let's kind of kite those falling down there. And these little red imps, they will run until they hit a wall and then they will stop. I mean, sometimes they won't run as far. They either run until they're out of your aggro range or they will run until they hit a wall. Let's grab that and yep. Level 5, so I can't really get anything yet. I'm gonna need resist lightning because I want to go lightning route for some stupid reason. I will be running around with the holy fire aura for a while though. 6 to 18 damage onto it, which is a lot at this level. You know what spell? I never really use conversion. Converts monsters to fight against other foul demons and beasts. Ah. I've never really used that spell. Ooh, amulet. I'll take that. This is gonna be where Bishop is, isn't it? Or Bishibosh. I always thought it was Bishop, not Bishibosh. What kind of stupid name is Bishibosh? I don't feel bad for calling their name stupid. They're a demon in this game. I feel like it's always okay to call a demon stupid. Let's get rid of some of these guys. There we go. There's so many fallen. Let's grab that. So one of the things is, I'm actually not going to be able to use my main attack for quite some time. But the thing is, there isn't really, like, these skill points that I've plugged in, like, I can't get this out normally. You have to do some very specific things in order to get the ability to remove those. So usually, I just try to plan it from the very start for what I would need. Also, this is the thing that I found back when I was playing this a while ago, is like, if you clear everything, usually you don't need to grind as much. Yeah, you're going to need to grind a little, but not nearly as much as, like, other things. Yeah, it is slower, so it's not as fast. But, honestly, I'm okay with that. Wands, pick that up. The items that I'm picking up because they sell for quite a bit. And there are, like, magical items that you can grab. Is this Burial Grounds? Stonyfield, okay. Yeah, I can kill these Dark Rangers. I don't really want to go into here too much. And as you can see, like, the fallen down at the bottom of the screen, they're not the same colors. Oh, a unique item already? The Gnasher. 64% enhanced damage, 20% chance of crushing blow, 50% chance of open wounds, 8 to strength. Yes, I will take that. That is a really good item. I think Crushing Blow, if I remember right, Crushing Blow does like half of their health, or like 20% of their health, or something ridiculous like that. One of the nice things is the waypoint is just down there. Oh, and as you might have noticed, my health is not regenning, like, at all. So many enemies, like, all next to each other. There we go. And that little orange flash was Crushing Blow proccing, I believe. But the Cold Plains, and there's only like a handful of stored waypoints, like waypoints that are in a specific spot. Like the two in Act 4 are in specific spots. There's only two in Act 4, right? I'm pretty sure there's only two. This was a very lucky find, that Gnasher hand axe. Very lucky find. Oh, and unlike Diablo 3 or Diablo 4, you only really get the 2 skills that you can use at a time. There are, like, hotkeys to switch between them. And I actually might be using those soon. There's so many shamans. There's another shaman up here, isn't there? Okay. There's another shaman. So many shamans. Go away. I'm waiting for the other thing that there's another thing I'm looking for. And when I find it, I'm gonna point it out as something that I kind of wish that Diablo 3 or Diablo 4 had. Ooh, a scepter. These things are nice because, like, 1 to Holy Fire. So that's why I'm picking up certain items, is they can give you bonuses to skills. And if you don't have the skill, it just gives you that skill. And usually in this game, getting extra skills is better than getting bonuses to things. You want your skills to be better. Typically. So wands, staves, scepters, they all buff necromancer, sorcerers or sorceresses, and paladins. Scepters are for paladins, wands, necromancers, staves, sorceresses. And it's also because of this game that I do naturally associate, like, sorceress with, or magic, I should say, with women. It's because sorceress in this game is a woman. But then again, I also grew up with, like, Gandalf and Harry Potter and things like that, so I kind of have... I normally associate magic with women, but I also don't not associate it with men. It's kind of weird. Either way, I probably shouldn't really mention things like that. I don't think anyone actually cares. So, like, there's so many fallen. Okay. And I don't really need to go back to town until my inventory is full. Though speaking of, I really should get this. 2 to dexterity. Don't really care for either of those. 1 mana after each kill. No. But yes, with this thing, I could go F1 on this, F2 on that. And now, if I hit F1 or F2, I switch between these.
This holy place has been desecrated.
Okay, Blood Raven is going to be in this graveyard somewhere.
My army will destroy you.
And just like that, we kill them all.
Sisters, there was no other way.
Like, I had to drop the lightning in the old graphics. I'm getting a good amount of those. Q, just talk to Kasha. Now this thing, I want Holy Fire. And now, before I actually go back to town, I do plan on clearing some things. I do 11 to 33 damage, whereas with Might, 6 to 20. Yeah, Holy Fire is better. At least for right now. Later on, that percentage difference is going to matter a lot more. But the other thing that Holy Fire does is it does area damage to everything around me. Gotta love the burning pentagram. Ooh, like that. So I'm gonna want to head back to town soon. Or I could just do that. That. That's gonna be good. And let's open this. Okay, I'm not seeing anything super important. Ooh, just flat out healing potions is good. Okay, I will, town portal. I like the little blue, that's what I always picture for a town portal, is that. But yeah, let's talk to Akara really quick.
Greetings.
Sell that, sell that, sell that. We are gonna identify that wand, definitely, and that, definitely. Sell that. 707. 304, like, 4,000. This is why. Oh, that is actually a really good one for a level. Oh, you can use that at level 1? Oh, that's so good. We're gonna sell that. Sell that. We're gonna sell a bunch of these. And if I looked at these, they're not really doing too much. I gotta be level 12 before I can get most of what I need.
I can hardly believe that you've defeated Bloodraven. Though she was once my closest friend, I pray that her tortured spirit remains banished forever. You have earned my respect, stranger, and the allegiance of the Rose. I have placed several of my best warriors at your disposal.
And now, something that I think Diablo 4 is highly missing. Diablo 3 had it a little bit, but Diablo 4 definitely doesn't have it, is companions. And not just that, companions that you could equip things with. Now the thing is, you can equip these people with rune words. And now they do cold, which normally I'm against, but I'm actually going to take it. I'm going to, especially because she has insight.
Sisterhood welcomes
So if I, like, went to higher, I mean, they all have insight. And honestly, it would probably be better to take the fire one. You know what? Let's do Liaza. Oh wait. Why can't I take you? It's because I have you. Yes. Okay, now I got Liaza. Alright, let's go not to a waypoint. Let's go to our portal. And let's see here. There should have been a studded leather, superior leather. What, little kitty? What? What could you possibly want, little girl? Did you brush up against some things? Silly kitty. But yeah, now she's going to be following me around. I forgot to talk to Akara. I mean, I will probably have to. Probably have to talk to her again when I get back to town. Javelin. Can I ignore that? What little kitty. What little girl. Hold on, I gotta pet a cat. She's gonna be rubbing up against me because she wants attention. Okay. Hold on. What do you want, little kitty? Oh, that's not good. Worker school account. Ignore that. Ignore that. Oh my goodness. Little kitty. Little kitty cat. Oh my goodness. Oh, I had people over for D&D yesterday, and she just did not want to stop getting attention. So I think she now wants the attention of multiple people sometimes. Primarily me. She really likes me specifically, but that's because I live alone. And I'm her only choice for attention other than the other kitty who bites her, and she doesn't like that. He only does it as part of playing, but she likes it when she can bite him and he can't bite her. She doesn't play evenly. Oh, who's a good girl? I'm just rubbing her booty and she's enjoying it a lot. So both my hands are on a cat right now. I apologize. Oh, who's a good little kitty cat? Cat hair going everywhere. Can I play? Thank you. So the thing with this game is, ooh, small charm. There's one. And grand charm. Here, let me deal with those two, and then I could show you the benefit of these. So these are little things, like 2 attack rating. Not great. But these charms have the ability of just buffing different things. They could buff resistances, they could buff damage, they could buff skills. They could do a lot of different things. There's even ones that could just straight up lower enemies' resistances to things, or just remove immunities entirely. Through the fire. And because of that, oh, my cat might turn my computer off. She's on top of my computer. I don't have to supply my companion with arrows, but if you do use a bow in this game, or a crossbow, you have to get arrows and bolts. And I am opening up pretty much everything that I can. Simply because it can have anything from enemies, which give experience, to different types of loot. And that loot can potentially be really, really good. Most likely not, but potentially. Those little white dots make them easier for me to hit. You broke my boots, how dare you? I was definitely using those. And I really care that they're broken, and I'm not going to just replace them at my earliest convenience instead of repairing them. Let's drink a healing potion. Because I'm not coming back to that, and I might as well top off on health. I picked up bolts that I didn't mean to. And chipped skull. We are going to go to inventory. We're going to pop a scroll of town portal. We're going to go back to town. We are going to identify everything that we can. Extra gold for monsters. You know what? At this rate, yes. Mana attack takes damage of 1. I'd rather that.
It is clear that we are facing an evil difficult to comprehend.
Let alone compact.
There is only one Haradrim sage, schooled in the most arcane history and lore, who could advise us. His name is Deckard Cain. You must go to Tristram and find him, my friend. Pray that he still lives.
Deckard Cain is the best. But I don't really need these charms, honestly. Especially considering my companion is basically making enemies easier to hit anyway. And as you can see, this has stacked up my money quickly. Oh, that was an undefined. 46. 10. Alright. But those skulls that I grabbed, they actually add to different stats. They're a socketable item. And I always collect those. Always. And Bloodraven is done. Sister's Burial Ground. Now to the search for Cain. I gotta go through the underground passageway in the Stony Field, which is why I teleported, because I didn't feel like I had to clear out all of what I had already cleared out. Or walk through what I had already cleared out. I figured it would just be easier to grab these things. Throwing knife, I'll grab. Goatmen. Oh, there are goatmen in Diablo 4. They just look bulkier. Wand. And then enchanted shrine. Or experience shrine, not enchanted. Why did I say enchanted? Weird. Foul crow's nest. Makes ugly sounds. Oh. Rakanishu. I'm actually going to pop one of my big boy healing potions. Because Rakanishu hurts. He almost killed me, but I got him. I think she can use crossbows. Let me check.
I can't use that.
Oh, no. Oh, awesome. Oh, that thing. I'm going to grab that in a moment. I love listening to it. It was one of the first things that I memorized from this game. That tome. I'm not stopping for it yet because I want to maximize this experience shrine. Which honestly is going to make farming this good, because I should always be able to like log out and get that shrine back again with enemies again. So I should be able to grind up quite a bit. I should be at level 7, right? Yeah. Now, one of the things, again, I'm doing this with no points into any stats. I have the base stats of a level 1. Superior boots. Give me that. Okay. So let me try something. 10 into the top 3. Now, for this, yeah, I don't want any of those. So I think there's a thing. Enter / player set 2. Is that it? No? It's not it. Enter / set. There's a way of... Did they get rid of it? There's a way in classic Diablo 2 that you could change like how tough the enemies were. And it was like player set and then a number 1 through 8 if you were in single player. Kind of sad that you can't do that anymore. All right. Take that superior scepter. I'll take that chipped emerald. Okay. Short bow.
I'll put that to good use.
Now she'll do slightly more damage.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to
I'll
good
actually
use.
give her the skull cap. I heard an enemy. Oh wait, I forgot. I gotta go back to that little shrine. Not shrine, but little tome. Moldy tome.
And so it came to pass that the Countess, who once bathed in the rejuvenating blood of 100 virgins, was buried alive. And her castle, in which so many cruel deeds took place, fell rapidly into ruin. Rising over the buried dungeons in that god-forsaken wilderness, a solitary tower, like some monument to evil, is all that remains. The Countess's fortune was believed to be divided among the clergy, although some say that more remains unfound, still buried alongside the rotting skulls that bear mute witness to the inhumanity of the human creature.
I love that story on that. It's such good writing. And now, as you see, I have 2 quests, so it doesn't always just give you 1 quest at a time. There they are. I knew I heard you guys. Okay. Alright, now we gotta explore all of this underground passage. I am going to be drinking these stamina potions whenever I get the chance, because they make moving faster just a little bit easier. What he had there, mana burn. Ooh, wait a minute. Superior hunter's bow. Get rid of that other nonsense. There's so many enemies. Okay. I'll probably end up clearing out Underground Passage level 2. It's just a little bit of loot, honestly. Does my fire aura kill them? It'll damage them a little bit. Let's a few things. That sound was my follower leveling up. And I thought I saw that there was something. Cracked scepter, can I carry that? If I did this, I could.
I am overburdened.
I gotta go sell. So we're gonna clear this all out, then we're gonna go sell. Okay. Now we go sell. Almost level 8 though. Almost level 8 already. What the? Oh, that's not ideal. Oh well. Definitely not that. No. Amulet. Max damage, 6 life. Attack radius, light. Attack rating and light radius. Don't care about that, honestly. Don't care about that. What did you have on you? One to raise skeleton, 608 here. Was this fire and one to might? It's not bad. Let's go grab the things to sell. That and that. And I'll grab that rejuvenating potion. That's going to be for later on. I have plans for it. But that was good. Almost level 8. Let's go. That offensive auras. 18 I get Holy Freeze. Gotta get rid of these undead. Thank you for marking that enemy. Sorry, I went quiet because I had to concentrate a little bit. I mean, I guess I didn't really. I stop focusing on this sometimes. I'm just like used to just silently playing this game for hours on end. And it's a satisfying game. Don't really need that javelin. I think if I find it down here, the dark wood, then I'm gonna just kind of leave this area. I'm not gonna clear out everything. But if not, ooh, preserved head. We'll take that and sell that. Yay. And yes, I am planning this character, for this character, to get up through Hell difficulty. Because it goes normal, nightmare, and then Hell. I don't plan on doing the, like, super endgame stuff, like the Uber bosses. Mostly because I don't feel like I'm gonna be making a build that can solo those. Because you need to grind for, like, so long to even get the gear to stand a chance against them. I mean, if I get it, I get it, but I'm not planning on it. And the reason why I'm doing this all single player is because the Diablo 2 community, every time I'm playing this game, it has the nicest people who will be grinding for perfect gear for literal months. And they'll just get gear that is amazing, but not yet perfect. It is not the best item for their build, but it's still an amazing, like, super endgame item. And they'll just give it to you because they don't have the inventory space to keep it. That's what I like about it. Alright. That was pretty straightforward. Okay. I'm gonna run towards this well. 2 drinks from a well is a full restore. And wells actually respawn decently quick. I feel like they regen faster than most shrines, but I don't think that's actually true. I think that's just a perceptive thing. Perspective thing, not perceptive. I wasn't intending on doing a full clear of this underground passage, but honestly, at this rate, I might as well. Oh, there's a sound of wind. Ooh, that I'm gonna want. Hold on, let's take you in place of that. Let's immediately identify that.
I'll put that to good
You were
use.
2 to 7. 1 minimum. Okay, yeah, no. It could have been better, honestly. The thing that I just got there could have been much better. But hey, at least now my my rogue has some decent things. Gotta grab the keys. Gotta grab the keys because it's such a dumb reason to run, like, to miss loot. I'll be honest, I could hardly see anything. That was a really dark area. Honestly? What do you got? You got 3 and you're a 2 to 6. So I could add poison. I could add cold. I'm gonna do that. Just to kind of give her a much better bow.
Put that to good use.
Small charm. Always identify the small charms. And I just added a bunch of poison damage. But she should be stronger now. Oh, what the? Oh, I forgot Cold Enchanted means he's gonna explode on death. Oh, that's such a waste. Okay, let's sell most of everything while I'm here in town. Oh, that's an annoying thing, honestly. I'm kind of upset at myself for doing that. I shouldn't have. Shouldn't have died there. Like, at least not like that. I'm gonna be selling most of these though. I will sell that. We'll sell that. So that's what happens when you die in this game. I wasn't wanting to show that off. That's such a dumb reason to die. Because I was just too lazy to hit a health potion. Alright. And now I gotta run all the way back. All the way. Oh, you were refilling shrine. Nope. I'm a level 8, almost level 9. I'm looking to get to level 12. Though, honestly, I think for this little playthrough, I would like to get at least most of the way done with Act 1 in this session. Which, this game takes some time, so this will be like a multiple part playthrough. And I might end up doing like... Ooh. Now I have the choice of, do I run for it? I do. Yeah, I run for it. I'll be fine. Why are you frost archers? I know what I need. I need whatchamacallit. I need the healing potion. Okay. But I need the Raven Frost ring. No, I'm gonna keep mine. There's a ring that makes it so that you are unable to be frozen. Let's go with... And that's what I want. I want the ring that prevents me from being frozen. I want a lot of things, honestly. I want like 16 jaw runes. Oh, that would be great. For those of you that know, that's never going to happen. And now there should be Carver Shamans, so these little blue guys can get revived. Alright. Get rid of those skeletons. You feel much stronger now. Good, good. There we go.
This tree bristles with magic.
Scroll of Inifus. Oh, loose rock. And is there a shaman in here? Oh. Just some gold. Unneeded. I'm not leaving this zone until I find the waypoint, though. Waypoints are super helpful because they let you fast travel. Speaking of, here it is. Can't carry anymore, that's fine. I'm gonna just, there we go. Back to Akara.
Hello. Ah, very good. I have translated the runes on this scroll. You must find the cairn stones and touch them in the order that I have written.
Trade with you, Akara. I think I actually prefer mine. But I will sell all of this to you. There you go, Akara. Hope you enjoyed. And then after I do this, I'm going to test something. Because there should be a I should be high enough level. Oh, I gotta go to Charcy soon. There we go. Alright, so now... you literally just follow it in the order that they give you. And regular graphics. I like the new ones. I like the way the lightning looks better. Tristram, it's a nice red portal.
What a tragic end to Tristram.
I am going to be logging out to let these areas respawn quite a bit. Just because of how much it's really good to grind this area. I'm gonna let her deal with the smaller enemies. Griswold, you're mine! And I'm not using Sacrifice or leveling it up too much. I suppose I actually should have been leveling up Sacrifice. That's okay, though. Wart's body, and I gotta get Wart's leg. Wart had a peg leg, and that is used for a secret. A secret that is needed. I will show that off much, much later. But we will be keeping Wart's leg forever. Honestly, not the best of spawns so far. There we go. Nice and easy. So now I go like that. How's my inventory doing? I suppose I could grab a few things.
Deckard Cain, leave quickly.
And Deckard Cain is free. Grab that short sword. Grab that cap. Anything else that's useful? I think that should be it. Alright. So let's scroll town portal. Let's TP back home. Talk to Deckard Cain.
As a token of my gratitude, I will identify items for you at no charge. Regrettably, I could do nothing to prevent the disaster which devastated Tristram. It would appear that our greatest fears have come to pass. Diablo, the Lord of Terror, has once again been set loose upon the world. As you know, some time ago, Diablo was slain
And now we talk to Akara. She's going to thank us for freeing Kane and give us a ring.
You have risked your life to rescue Cain. For that we thank you. We must seek his counsel immediately.
Going to sell that ring that she just gave us. You can sell that. I didn't get much good loot at all, honestly. And I shouldn't need to talk to Deckard.
Good to see you.
Yep. It should be good to just talk to Charcy, who's going to tell us to go to the monastery.
When I fled the monastery, I left behind the Heraldric Malice, my enchanted smithing hammer. If you can retrieve it for me, I'll use its magic to strengthen your equipment.
Trade repair. Repair. Let's go this in there. It's there. Store that 23,000. Alright. Now to test something. So I actually should be activating or buffing this up quite a bit. Because this gets 12% more damage. But I also, I mean, that's going to be at level 24 that I see the results of that. And what level am I? 9? Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Buffing it. Because now Zeal is going to be much better. Okay. Now we're going to do a thing. We're going to save and exit. And we're going to hit play again. Now, yep, map should be the same. And more specifically, when I go to Stony Field, enemies should be re-rolled. Where? Who's reviving? Okay. We are gonna grab a bunch of dexterity. I don't want to run low on dex. Oh, do they? No. I was supposed to not be that kind of shrine. I was supposed to be an experience shrine, so I could just, like, continually pop in here to get an experience shrine and run Tristram. I mean, we're still gonna continually pop in here and run Tristram, but... Oh wait, there's my experience shrine. I need to clear out some of these. It's too much to click on. I don't need to click on the Karen stones. I'll take that. There we go.
What a tragic end to Tristram.
Will be prepping sacrifice. No, they cursed me. So that amplify damage, I'm not that upset that it got rid of, or that it makes me take double damage from physical attacks, which it does. I'm more of upset that that just flat out nullifies my, experience shrine that I was so desperately wanting. Let's do leather gloves. Every time that, like, the carvers make that noise, it sounds like they're saying you're late-o. I'm like, I'm not late. I didn't click on Wart's body. It's a waste. I need to go click on it. Alright. And if I can carry it, I can. Awesome. Now, Wart. And then we're gonna just save and exit. And load back in. Then talk to Deckard Cain, identify items, go over here,
Yes?
sell them. Faster cast rate can be nice, can be nice. YouTube is not responding. Not receiving enough video to maintain smooth stream. Open widget. But it doesn't tell me how to fix that. Streaming status poor. Slower than... I don't get it. I don't get it. Stonyfield. Alright, we gotta run off, kill all of the fallen shamans. Get rid of this spawner nest. Okay. see what I get on this shrine. Refilling shrine, don't care about it. I legitimately don't care about a refilling shrine. Ooh. The thing with the gem shrines, if you don't know how they work, is they will either spawn a chipped gem if you don't have any gems in your inventory. Or if you have a gem in your inventory, it'll spawn one quality higher than one of them. So if I'm trying to upgrade a gem and I find a gem shrine, I will usually drop everything but the gem that I'm wanting to upgrade. Oh yeah, I haven't shown this off yet, but
To Tristram.
that cow explodes, and that body light's on fire. Griswold, die! If I can tell him, I'll take it. And then let's kill off the moon or the night clan in here. I accidentally drank a healing potion while I was at full health, which you can do, and it does just get rid of it. I just need to clear out the top layer now. Okay.
I can't carry anymore.
Only minor healing potions, really? Only? Alright. Let's have an exit. Play. At least these resets are nice and quick.
The Sisterhood welcomes you.
The Order welcomes you.
Get rid of that. 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 And get rid of that. Sweet. We are going to get up to level 12. Up to level 12. We're going to do it. Okay. So this build that I'm kind of going for is going to take quite some time to actually like see any real progression. This actually might end up being the last one of these that we got to do. I'm just going to try to get to level 12 before I leave this area. But at least I got a decent spawn. for my waypoint. It's around quite a few enemies. And let's do F2. I'm gonna move around a little bit until I can get Rakanishu. Small shield, small shield. Moon Clan, get rid of.
What a tragic end to Tristram.
I'm glad Griswold went after her. Light healing potion, drink it. I'm not gonna risk it again. And kill the shaman, grab the body. Don't like the carvers, and I think I can't grab it. Yeah. Oh, stop it! No revives. I think I gotta go down into it. And grab all of the gold down here. I'm so close to level 12. Okay. Oh, still got a little bit more. That's good. Okay, I am 500, 600 experience away. Technically 607. Less than 607. Do we do one more? We are really close. Nah, we don't. We're gonna call it there. We're good enough.
Stay a while and listen.
We are definitely keeping that. Any of these good? Not particularly.
Greetings.
Well, actually, let's do one more thing. Let's sell that. Okay. Darkwood. Well, let's also go up here really quick. Just had to kill those big guys, because they get a good amount of experience. Let's do some vitality. And a little bit of strength. So I'm kind of evenly distributing between strength, dexterity, and vitality right now, because I know I'm going to need all of those. But when I get to a certain point, I'm going to start putting everything into vitality. And I want that. Let's see. Does upgrading this increase the mana cost? Oh, no. It's always mana cost of 2. Which is good. And mana regens. Mana does not regen in this game. Unless you have something giving you mana regen, it does not regen. So what I actually want, I do kind of like that. I actually want something that ends up giving me a little bit of mana on hit. Or mana steal is what it's called in this game. I also desperately want lifesteal. There's a lot of like little hotkeys that I still remember, surprisingly. I haven't played this game in like a while. Large charm, always identify charms. 12 attack rating is alright. Hey! Doing alright, doing alright. Yeah, and that should be the water. Chipped amethyst, I'll take it. So this is going to play kind of similarly to my druid build of just slapping people, but it's going to have lightning damage attached to it as well. Moon Clan! Why am I walking? I have good enough. Ooh, nice. And experience shrines are always welcome. Yeah, experience shrine definitely a good bonus. I like them. I like them a lot. Ooh, found the forgotten tower. Let's explore around it. Honestly, for this forgotten tower, it's probably closer to this waypoint down here. They're actually about equidistant, which honestly sucks. So neither of them are that close. Alright, no enemies in the immediate vicinity. Tower cellar. There's 5 levels of these.
Something cleansed of evil.
Grand Charm, Scroll of Identify, and we're gonna immediately identify. Adds 1 to 3 fire damage. Gonna keep going because this is gonna expire soon. These ghosts later on will be immune to physical damage, which is why I need to have some damage that'll get through immunities, which is why I'm going for lightning. Honestly, I kind of like in this game how they do the difficulty scaling. They give enemies more health, enemies do more damage, but it's not like they're doing an absurd amount more damage than like normal scaling of monsters. But they have a lot more health, so the fights last longer, and they have damage immunities as well as resistances. So you have to kind of like plan around how do you get your damage to go through to enemies. Also, if you're like, it's really dark, that's because I'm a low level and I don't have a light radius around me. Not yet, at least. Wow. That's a very straightforward level. My archer took care of the ranged person. I do need a light healing potion. Okay. I'll take that strangling gas potion. And we are gonna go into this room just to clear it. Kill that person. 4. Tower Cellar level 5 always looks the same, but all these other tower levels, they have some variations to them. Quite a few variations to them. Enough that I never memorized all of them. But when we get to tower level 5, they will all be... It'll always be like that. I mean, technically, since I'm in single player, every map that I go to will always look like that map, which is why I'm wanting to discover all of it. But, like, if I was doing multiplayer, where the map would change every time I log out, then the map that I get for Tower Level 5 is always the same regardless. Almost level 13, actually. It's pretty good. Yep, so this map always looks exactly how it is. Next level, the damage doesn't go up at all, but the attack rating does. This is why people like the tower. It's filled with loot. Dispose of the evil countess. I just had muscle memory kick in for Diablo 4 and I hit Q to heal instead of 1. I'm throwing. I'm literally throwing. No, Countess. I'm not here for a bloodbath. Oh. I meant F1. There we go. I got some runes. Those things in orange, those are for runes, which are part of rune words.
Earned the right to this abandoned trove.
LF. I thought there was another F. There is another F, and I'll take studded leather. Oh, did my follower die? Oh well. Follower died. I don't care that much, because I could just buy her again. Okay. Let me just double check that I do have everything dead. Okay. I will probably drop that. Right? You didn't have any... I mean, you did have +2 to teeth, but I'm going to drop that anyway. And I'm going to drop that. And now, I should be able to maneuver things around a little bit. Grab this. Portal. Well done, my friend. Courage and opportunity together have created in you a kind of alchemy.
Greetings.
Resurrect. Liaz.
Order welcomes you.
Ooh, definitely keeping that. Selling that. 33 defense, repairs 1 durability. Don't care that much. Sell that, sell that, sell that. Sell that, don't care about. 12 attack rating, don't care about. Sell that, sell that. Well, sold pretty much everything. And then, gonna go up here. And 10% chance to release charge bolt when struck. Put those there. I'm actually gonna take that.
Good evening.
Shift left click to sell, yeah. Control left click to sell. Okay, gonna do that. Now, 2 quests left. 2 quests, but the thing is, I have quite a bit more to go, because, like, I have 4 unlocked waypoints, 4 locked waypoints. I was gonna say unlocked, which is just repetitive. Ooh, Targe. I want that. Especially for where I'm about to be going. All resistances +8. So, I'm going to keep a hold of that Targe. Because I'm going to be going to kill the Smith. And the Smith drops the Heraldric Malice that I can return to Charcy with. And then she will upgrade an item for me. Look at my little guy. Do I do that quickly, actually? Considering we're getting to fire mages, I actually might just not clear this zone. And we are level 12. And it's the Tomo Highland. Like, if you've ever played this game, you know nobody actually cares about the Tomo Highland. I'll come back and clear it when I have, like, 20 levels into Holy Lightning. Even the light cannot pierce this gloom. Like, I will bring my own light to pierce it. Speaking of, though, run. I need this waypoint. It's always right there. I hit F2 instead of 2. Devilkin Shaman can die. Slay that demon. Okay. So many barrels to break apart. Superior heavy boots. Did we kill all those down here? Oh, we did. That cold damage on her bow is really useful. We're gonna clear out everything in this middle section first. Okay. Oh, found the path that I'm supposed to take. Oh, I mean, she's doing good. And we're in the barracks. Oh, my healing potion wasn't fast enough. That's okay. Kasha, bring her back. Kara, I'm gonna sell some stuff.
Greetings.
Never mind, I'm not. Outdoor cloister. Okay. These enemies are getting kind of tough, though. So I'm gonna have to find a nice, efficient way of leveling up. But sadly, the next best, like, grinding spot okay. We are gonna grab all these minor healing potions, just because having a healing potion is better than not having a healing potion. Light healing potion. I can still not. Though I do wonder. This is 15 to 44. About with might. Still better for the holy fire. This build that I'm kind of going for, it has great potential for increasing its damage output. But the chances of me actually getting what I need to increase its damage output is astronomically slow. As you might be noticing, the maps in here are all kind of like mazes. And, yeah, they can be kind of disorienting sometimes. There we are. Small shield, I'll take. I probably don't need it though. We're gonna grab the Herodric Malice.
This will help the sisters turn the tide against evil.
And we're gonna go get it set up real quick.
Good to see you. Oh, thanks so much for returning the Herodric Malice. I will now imbue one of your items with magical powers.
Imbue this, honestly. And now, faster hit recovery, more to life. It added some lightning resistance and poison length reduced. I'll take it. Way better than that. When I say way better, I mean decently better. Could I have bought something better? Probably, but that's okay. Okay. Weapons. Actually, I'm still doing alright with this. Honestly, a weapon probably would have done me better. Why'd I go down there? I didn't need to. We are gonna move those.
It is certain that we face the Demon Queen, Andariel, who has corrupted the rogue sisterhood and defiled their ancestral monastery. This does not bode well for us, my friend. Ancient Herodric texts record that Andariel and the other lesser evils once overthrew the three prime evils, Diablo, Mephisto, and Baal, banishing them from hell to our world. Here they caused mankind untold anguish and suffering before they were finally bound within the Soul Stones. Andariel's presence here could mean that the forces of hell are once again aligned behind Diablo and his brothers. If this is true, then I fear for us all. You must kill her before the monastery becomes a permanent outpost of hell, and the way east lost forever.
Which is basically just saying, we're on the final quest. Tools of the trade is completed. We're into Sisters to the Slaughter. And yeah, let's continue. Let's continue going. I'm still doing alright. I could keep going. Is this one? Yeah, so like there's a little room in here. Nah, this isn't a secret one though. But sometimes they have like a little secret entrance into some of them. It's always kind of fun. Found the way down. Which, do we head down? I'd kind of like to get up to level 15 here soon. Do I get anything interesting at level 18 though? I don't think so. Yeah, no. Oh, I am glad I drank a health potion. Yeah, I'm very glad I drank a health potion there. I'm gonna run over here and fill up on that well. Do gotta run all the way around, which is unfortunate. But, I'm gonna see how long it takes before I get something that's actually, like, worthwhile. I'm probably not gonna find it in normal.
No place for a warrior to die.
Okay, oh, they have the statues, these things, gargoyle traps. Okay. For here, we are going to, I have a 93% chance to hit a dark one. I want that to be better, but added basically 1 to my max damage. And from here, next one should be 5 hits. And I hope it gets more than just buffing up the, I hope it gets more than just buffing up the attack rating. Dark ones. Do they have the thing that'll like heal the dark ones yet? Honestly, if I went the vengeance route, I think I'd probably be doing a little bit better, but that's okay. Death Clan. And we deal with these bone archers. I mostly just keep flashing the map up and down because I'm checking where I'm going. I do like traveling with it up because I think this map is very intuitive. Let's see here. Yeah, this room. If I click on that, wall goes away. And the reason for that is if you go in here, not only is there enemies occasionally, there's almost always some loot. In this case, the loot was garbage, but it was interesting to get garbage. Alright. There's another one! 2 in a row. Or 2 on the same floor, I should say. For chain gloves, and I just have regular ones. Enhanced defense. I don't think the chain gloves are going to be worth it. No. Drink a health potion, because I might as well. Let's see here. Oh, did I find it? Not quite, not quite. Lots of enemies. I need zeal for this. Huzzah. Okay, there might be... yeah, waypoint. There's 2 more waypoints. There's the Inner Cloister and the Catacombs level 2. I believe there's up to Catacombs level 4. And I believe there's up to Jail level 2. I could be wrong, and it could go up to Jail level 3. I discovered the entirely wrong wing, though. Wow. It was literally like just a straight gap, and I went every wrong direction first. Oh, that's okay. And yes, these guys can go through, like, certain types of walls. Walls that you could shoot through, they can hover through. Studded leather. I'm not doing too bad on loot right now, actually. Like gear. Doing okay. Yep, jail level 3. I'm gonna speed run these ones. Mostly because this area is not conducive to leveling. It shot me. That weapon I gave her is really coming in handy. Sometimes, if you're like kind of struggling with an area, it can be quite useful to drop down a Scroll of Town portal at the start of the level, in case you die, you could just pop back in to the level you were at. I usually only start doing that if I'm struggling with an area and I'm far from a waypoint. Or if I expect it to be difficult. Like, I will be dropping it when we go to face Andariel. I'll be dropping it. A portal. Let's kind of take a look. I feel like I'm getting farther away from the portal. Cruder and Dark. No. Yeah. Not ideal. Ooh, a low quality crystal sword. I actually really like the crystal sword. And the flail. They're some of my favorite weapons in the game. But yeah, that entire top section, not needed. Didn't need to go there at all. There's a jail cell over here.
I am overburdened.
Is this the way to go? Interesting. Oh, I love getting a resist cold shrine when there's lightning enemies around me. That was sarcasm, for those that couldn't tell. The shrine is basically useless for right now. Where is it? I was right that it does go to jail level 3, though. Oh, my companion killed that thing real quick. A healing potion, I'll take it. And there's the inner cloister. Let me just check to make sure no good loot. I'll take it. I've opened up a few chests. And let's talk to Deckard. I mean, at this rate, we might as well finish out, whatchamacallit, we might as well finish out, Act 1. Enhanced defense, poison length reduced by 25%. No, I don't really care about that. To life, poison length reduced. 15 or 15. I'll actually take that. And I'll give her this one.
Back to good use.
Sell that, sell that. We are almost level 15. Inner Cloister. There is an interesting named fellow up this way. One that actually makes me kind of want that. Here's up here. Here's this guy. Bone Ash. Where? You're a bunch of you in here. Okay. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Okay, that was a quite painful event. Let's get the rings. Let's get the key, the scroll to town portal, and let's kind of move on. I'm already getting gold to the point where I don't care about picking up most of it. Or at least not these low amounts of gold. That little offshoot room, isn't that where Bone Ash is normally? And then he just hears the combat? No, it isn't. What is this? I don't recall that room there. I mean, I know a lot about this game, but I don't know absolutely everything.
There is great evil here.
Let's grab that. That. Sweet. Oh, there was a wall there that I wasn't seeing. I thought that could have been a shelf that I could use. Okay. I do want to kind of discover most of this area, though. I didn't mean to use a health potion, but I don't hate that I used one. There's also a way of using your scroll wheel to switch between skills if they're in your right-click slot. Oh, Ratman. Alright. Catacombs level 2, here I come. Let's drink that, and then I have light healing, Falchion. I need to get the waypoint here, because I want to get every single waypoint in every single area. That way, if I have to come back for any reason, I definitely can. Whee. Okay. And Waypoint, found it. Perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. It's already been 2 hours since we started, and I'm already almost... It's been 2.5 hours, and I'm almost done with Act 1. This game is a pretty good game. It's pretty long, and it has a whole lot of replayability. Like, I haven't even scratched the surface of the good things to find as loot. Yeah. Hey, finally level 15. 95% chance to hit. We're gonna get some more vitality then. Next level is 5 hits. Whee! I do want to discover everything in this floor and the next floor. Whee! Jewel. Jewels are interesting as well. There's some really, really good jewels, but most jewels are just kind of like there. They're kind of used for crafting. There is a way to craft in this game. It's a lot different than most games, though. I might end up discovering everything before I figure out where to go. That would be kind of funny. Those zombie heads aren't selling for enough anymore. Oh, it's not correct. That was supposed to be much faster than that. Oh, wait a minute. No, it can hit the same enemy more than once. Yeah, it can. It just wasn't for some reason. One of the funniest things to me was, at the start of Diablo 4, like when it first came out, resistances just didn't work. So you could end up getting like one shot by enemies because just your gear would drop with resistances on it, but the resistances literally were turned off because they weren't working properly. And me and my brother used to always make fun of it, like, oh, if only they had figured out a way to make resistances work like back in the 90s, you know, with like Diablo 2. Because the thing is, resistances work just fine in Diablo 2. And, in fact, you need it. But they hadn't gotten it to work in Diablo 4. Despite the fact they had it working in not just Diablo 2, but they have changed things around a little bit in this game. And in Diablo 2 Resurrected, like the re-released version of it. but it still worked just fine in this. So it was literally just they messed up their own code. Which I'm not a programmer, but I do understand like logic, and I definitely understand that it's harder to do it than people might give people credit for. It's coding. But it was the fact that they literally had it already as like a completed thing. Ooh, there's Catacombs level 4, but I do want to finish discovering this area. I'm going to do that and that. So, the reason why I don't turn volume down in games is, one, I actually like, because, like, game developers put a lot of effort into the sound quality of the game and, like, the ambiance, and I actually enjoy listening to it more often than not. That hurt. But the other thing is, like, when I hear loot hit the ground, I can tell if it's loot that I should be interested in based off of the sound. Crystal sword. I do want that crystal sword. Grab that. Here, let's, let's look at that for right now. 5 to 15. So, it's faster. It can hit for more damage. Yeah, we're taking it. Let's see here. There's fire, 5 to 8 fire damage. But I could also get, if I wanted, 8 defense. We're gonna do fire damage, and then we're gonna do cold damage. Oh yeah. Way more damage. I was actually waiting for a socketable sword. Mostly because I needed to replace that sword I started with. It was good at the start, but its damage was falling off, and I was noting that. I also do want fast attack rating. Very fast will also be good. Okay. Level 15. And open that casket. 33 gold. I'll take it. I want to be able to get in there. But I gotta go all the way around. Nope, I gotta go even more all the way around. There's one enemy, oh well. As long as he doesn't kill my rogue. Stamina potions are useful. When you don't want to wait for your stamina to recover, that is. I think I have found pretty much everyone. Which means I am now good to go back towards the Catacombs level 4. And deal with Andariel. Alright. I like these graphics. They're pretty cool. Get rid of the people who revive. Ignore that. Okay. And I'm staying kind of towards the back because, as you might tell from just the size of the room, that this is a boss fight. Okay. Where is he? Deal with that guy. Oh, we are gonna destroy her. Ooh, a broadsword that's green. It's probably Eisenhart's, right?
My work here is finished.
I mean, that went really well, I think. I was expecting way worse. Flawed topaz in this would have been nice, because then that could have done up to 14 extra. That's okay, though. Ooh, and an actual topaz. I'll take it. I'll take it. For now, though, let's go and sell some stuff. But I have done it. I have cleared Act 1.
This is a great victory indeed, but many more battles await. I will accompany you on your journey, lending what assistance I can. Remember, Diablo is still out there, seeking something in the desert. I'm afraid that this nightmare will not end until you find what it is that he seeks.
Identify items.
And Dariel's death brings about renewed life for us all. We mourn the loss of our dear sisters, but at least now we can get on with our lives. I may have misjudged you, Outlander. You are a true hero, and testament to the noble spirit which has inspired our order for generations. Farewell, my friend.
3 hours, and I cleared it. Only died once. Only died once, mind you, people.
Finally, we may rejoice. We owe you a debt we can never repay. I only hope that in time, we will be able to rebuild our order. All our thanks go with you, my friend.
Okay. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Oh, lightning resistance, damage reduced, 32 and 1 minimum damage. We're gonna take that over that. We are gonna take that. 10 to 17. No thanks. We are gonna hold on to that. I'll point out why in a minute. And then Catacombs level 4. This. Okay, now I might need that.
Hello.
Eyes and Hearts. 17 to 18. Let me check. Way more minimum damage. And it's a very fast attack speed. Versus just a fast attack speed. I'm gonna take it. It's just a fast attack speed. Okay, we are going to talk to Darcy really quick just to see what she has to say.
Greetings.
Nothing? Okay. Then Warv, we're going to head east.
The caravan is prepared. We may now journey eastward to Loot Golain.
Go east. I'm not gonna play the cinematics. I love them, but if you want to watch them, just look them up on YouTube. They're there, and they're really cool. Here's Jaren.
Greetings, honored traveler. I am Jaren, Lord of Loot Golain, and I bid you welcome to my fair port city. I'm glad to know that once again, caravans are free to travel through the Western Pass. For some time now, we have been under siege by an evil power that I cannot identify. Strange, it all began when a dark wanderer came this way, looking for the tomb of Tal Rasha. No one knows exactly where Tal Rasha, Keeper of Baal, is entombed, but it is certain to be far out in the desert. Now my people whisper tales of the dead rising from their tombs, and horrible creatures lurking amongst the moonlit dunes. Even I have witnessed things which I cannot explain. I've ordered the port closed and all trade ships moored until I am sure that my city is safe. Atma, the tavern keeper, has an important mission for you. Go see her immediately. You'll find her on the other side of town. Now I must return to the palace. I apologize, but I can't invite you in. Things are rather a mess right now.
So he has invited a lot of people towards his palace, mostly women. But his town guard is basically all in this castle right now.
You may not pass.
And they're kicking everyone out. But that leaves the city defenseless for the most part. And so he has hired Grease over here and his mercenaries, the Iron Wolves.
How this town manages to stay safe with all the trouble going on out in the desert. Well, I can tell you that it's got nothing to do with the local town guards. They're all in the palace for some reason. Jaren hired me and my mercenaries to help keep the peace around here. We're not cheap, but we're the best this wasteland has to offer.
And I want one. But I don't think I could get the one that I want here. I mean, there's Prayer, which is nice, Blessed Aim, and Defiance. They're all good, and they're all better than her. My little archer buddy. I'm probably going to go the...
Need some help?
Probably going to go one of the Defiance ones. Or one of the... Well, if I do Prayer, I can get life. Regen. Heals +5. And it shouldn't ever go down from him. Defiance will increase that. Yeah, we're gonna do prayer. We're gonna do Gulzar.
I can't carry anymore.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
Okay. Farah, let's talk to you. Train and repair. Repair. But now, this stuff that was 5,000 earlier is 8,000. So there's a gold cap for how much money you can get for an item in each area. Ooh, that is a nice one. 2 to clear golem, 1 to amplify damage. And 1 mana after each go. It's pretty good, pretty good. We're gonna sell it though. We're gonna sell that. We are gonna go into here. We're gonna go bam, 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 and let's actually take this one out. Throw all of our money in there, and we got up to 1 million. But these little, these guys are good, the mercenaries, because they have auras that they give off. So he is going to be giving me healing, basically. And I could have made it defense, and I could have made it attack rating. When I get to Nightmare, I believe, I can make it so that he gives me extra damage, which I want.
But if you want to help me, I will be grateful. In the sewers below our city lurks a horrid creature that hungers for human flesh. The creature has killed many, including my son, my husband. If you destroy it, I will reward you. Please, be careful though. That beast has taken enough from us already. The sewer entrance is through the trapdoor, just up the street.
Okay. Trapdoor to the sewers, level 1. Ah, no, I wanted to not drink it. I wanted to just grab one of these. I'm not seeing his aura, but maybe it's because neither of us have taken that much damage. Or is it just bugged? Are you not going to use your aura, my guy? Well, if you're not going to use your aura, I'm going to replace you. He's not using his aura. It should always be active, so I guess higher. Let's do Defiance then. We'll do Azrael.
I'll put that to good use.
Okay, you should have your aura equipped now, guy. Defense 69. He's supposed to be better. I wonder why he's not using his aura. Is it because he doesn't have a spear equipped? There it goes. We are gonna throw that in there.
To good use.
Resist lightning. There's a little baby kitty down there. What does he want? He's gonna hide from me because that's what he does, but... Oh, he let me bat him a little bit. But yeah, I now have Defiance on me, and so I now have, when I'm closer to him, 138. He almost, or he does double my defense. Okay, we are gonna go over this way now. Hmm. Where is it? There's one route. Health Shrine, we'll take it. Dun, dun, dun. I like the music in this game. Dun, dun. I am pretty much tone deaf though. I can't actually sing along with anything. I'm not actually tone deaf, I'm just really bad with music. Sewers level 2. Quest, find Radament's lair in the Lutko Lane sewers. That's what I'm working on, game. Oh, wow. Sewers level 3. So I will have to go down there at some point. But first, I want to find the waypoint here. I am almost level 16. There's the waypoint. Okay. It does increase its damage, but only by 6%. Huh. So I actually think... Ooh. Wait. Okay. I was sorry. I should really say what I was thinking. I was thinking if I go further up, I could possibly do Vengeance by doing like one of the resist, or I would do Salvation. One of the holy Fire Frost or Fire Cold or Lightning, or Fire Cold or Shock, Fire Freeze or Shock. I know these things, but I could do that. Fire Freeze or Shock. The that would be 20 levels. 20 levels into Vengeance. 20 levels into Salvation. 20 levels into the resistance of the Holy Aura I would be using. And then I would have basically 20 levels left over for like the fire or the light or the other two resistant types. And then I could basically always have a damage type going on. But that's okay. I'm kind of hoping I could get Holy Shield buffed up a little bit. Because 2, 4, and then like 6, 8, 10. No, not quite. I won't. I mean, I might be able to get like a few points into it into Defiance, but wait a minute. Okay. So I do need a bit into dexterity so that I don't lose my ability to hit enemies. Okay. And I should have, yeah. Because I have so many things that buff up poison's duration reduced. Yeah, so I'm not worried at all about poison, which is good, because this act is all about poison damage. Now I should have 95% chance to hit. Even if I use basic attack. Okay. I do need a little bit of health. Was there a zombie there? Okay. So there's going to be some skeletal mages.
I am overburdened.
What do you mean I'm overburdened? Why am I carrying that? Speaking of, I should be okay for now. Resist fire. What is my fire resistance? 11%. I might take that, actually. I'm just kind of sticking to one side, by the way. Okay. Okay. Doing okay, doing okay. I'm gonna heal though, because I don't trust it. Okay. And where is Radamant? Radamant, I'm looking for you. Are you in here? All right. Large charm. And then there should be nobody back there. Okay. Wow. I've explored quite a bit of this area and still no Radamant. Okay, there he is. We are gonna retreat for a second, sir. Okay. dealt with the problem. That was kind of painful, though. Why do I have that? I see why I have that, but like... Greater healing potion. Alright, well, we discovered everything. So let's go back here, talk to Atma, who's going to be kind of grateful.
They say that the taste of vengeance is bittersweet.
But I'll find it to my liking.
In addition to my undying gratitude, I have spoken on your behalf with the rest of the townspeople. The merchants have agreed to show their gratitude by offering their wares and services at lower rates. Oh, Jerry wants to see you too. You'll find him in front of the place.
Then inventory, I don't do anything with that. I go to Deckard and I talk to him. The lost Herodric scroll. What a fortunate turn of events.
As the last living Horadrim, I alone have knowledge of its meaning. To read the Horadric runes it bears. The Horadric mages, after binding Bale within Tal Rasha, magically sealed off his burial chamber from the mortal realm. Those same mages also crafted fearsome Horadric staves, and imbued them with the special power to open the chamber's hidden door. After nearly losing one to the thievery of a rogue sorcerer, they divided all the Horadric staves into two parts, wooden shaft and metal headpiece, hiding them separately to safeguard them. The Horadrim foresaw our current plight, and assigned the hiding places to reveal themselves to worthy heroes like you. Collect both parts of the Horadric staff and unite them using a Horadric cube. Then you may enter Tal Rasha's burial chamber.
Huzzah. Now identify items free. I actually want probably this staff. It's not great. Sell that. Sell that. 18 defense. Yeah, I'll sell that. Sell. Ooh, that's gonna sell for quite a bit. Sell. Attack rating and extra gold for monsters. Don't care that much. Sell all that. Alright. Let's sell that, or put that up, and that up. And then this 17 grand. Drognan, let's talk to you.
I've heard that you are responsible for banishing Andariel back to the Burning Hells. I'm impressed, stranger. That couldn't have been easy. My name is Drogman, and I know what you're up against, my friend. You ought to look over my inventory of items for trade.
Trade. There we go.
How do I know I can trust you? And you may be as shifty as that pack rat Elzix who runs the inn. But if you need a potion, though, I suppose I can pick you up. For a price, of course.
This guy is where you buy health potions and stuff from. We are going to talk to Jaren.
You may not know. I have heard of your many deeds of skill and bravery. I feel I can trust you with something I have been hesitant to speak of. Drogman and I have concluded that the Dark Wanderer who passed through here recently was Diablo himself. Drogman believes that Diablo is searching the desert for the secret tomb where the great Horadric mage Tal Rasha keeps Bale imprisoned. You must find Diablo and put an end to the terrible evil that has fallen upon our city. Drogman is wise and is sure to have some helpful advice for you as to how Tal Rasha's tomb may be found. It may take you quite some time to find the tomb. May you be ready.
So, this act, I'm gonna end up with most of these quests active at once, like most of them, because they take quite some time to complete.
That's
Okay. Let's see here. I can't put any more into Zeal. Defensive auras. I could put some more into Holy Shock. So they added something, and that it gives you maximum lightning resistance even passively. So let me check that really quick. Like, but it doesn't give you any passive resistances. At level 18, I do have to put a point into Holy Freeze. Yeah, we're gonna do, I think, like 55 or 48 to 55, 50 to 57. Added about 2 damage. Not a ton, but added some. So, yeah, we're doing alright. We're doing alright on this. It's been 3 hours. That's a while. Might have to go sometime soon for food. Oh. Oh, I think I need to grind up a bit. We're gonna do a thing.
Yes, citizen.
So we're gonna buff up our lightning resistance quite a bit. Okay. There we go. I'm probably going to be calling it here very soon, to be honest. I feel like we've done quite a bit. Yeah. I mean, I'm 70% of the way to level 17. I do kind of wonder. This 50 to 57, if I did might. 51 to 52. So might is getting better, honestly. If I get a slightly better sword, might will be better. I also do kind of wonder. Might be interesting to do a sacrifice build. And dry hills. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna clear out Rocky Wastes until I hit another level. Level 17. And then I'll probably call it there. Yeah. Now, poison damage is just not gonna kill me. Do I even need to use any of it? Can I just kill people with this? Yeah, doing just fine. Stony Tomb is not needed. Yeah, we're definitely gonna hit level 17 easily. Another Eld rune. I'm gonna see if I can just clear out this area. Doing okay. I think I want a little bit more vitality, though. Redemption and fanaticism. Buffs up fanaticism. Nothing. Concentration. Nothing. 6% bonus. It's the attack speed bonus of fanaticism that makes it really good. Let's go with, you know what, let's just do more sacrifice damage. Okay. Sand leapers. Okay. Yep. I think I'm gonna end it there, and I'm probably gonna, I don't know, probably watch some YouTube. Ooh, wait. Wow. In a pot, I get some new armor. Faster hit recovery, more resistances. And I'll take it for that plus to light radius.
To good use.
Got some new armor. Got a good sword. Look at that sword. Such a good sword. Okay, I'm gonna end it when I find the when I find the whatchamacallit, the waypoint. There's a waypoint in Dry Hills. Or no, there's not one in the Dry Hills. It's in the yeah, so never mind. It's not in the Dry Hills. So I'm gonna be calling it there, I think. I feel like I did pretty good for about 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours, got to Act 2. Got level 17. Did pretty good, I feel. I'm enjoying this this build so far. I think it could be better, but you know, we'll see how that goes. But for now, hope everyone has a good one, and yeah. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Bye.